All right, what we're going to look at next is how we can use bounce cards and flags to either bounce light back into the shadowed areas, into the dark areas of our image, or either to block light from entering in certain areas of our image. Now there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. You can use plain white sheets of paper and fold them and just kind of put them around your image. We've got some different clamps in the studio and a ton of foam core. And you can really do anything you want to with them, but the easiest thing to do, if you can see this, is just figure out whichever way you want to do this and just clip you a clip onto your flag or your bounce card, and then you can just set it up anywhere. You can use it as long as it's not in your frame of your shot. It doesn't matter how close it is to your product. Let me move that out of the way. It doesn't matter how close it is to your product, but you can use this to bounce light back into your area of your product, or to block light out. And I'm going to move the camera just a little bit closer so you can see this effect in real time. All right, so here we are. We're a little closer in on the shot. I still just have one light. What I would like to do is I'm just going to move some of these cards in and out of the shot just so you can see the effects that this is going to have on the light. First thing that let's talk about these flags. Now, again, what a flag is going to do is a flag is going to block the light from hitting certain areas of your image. We've got our product, and basically I'm just going to move this in, and you'll see the effect that it has on the overall image. Now this is in the frame. You'll see it's a little bit different. You're looking at it from the video camera view, but you'll see that it's definitely different when you're looking at this from the camera view. So I'm going to do a couple of things real quick. I'm going to take a picture. So this is our image without the flag. I'm going to place the flag into my shot, block some of this light coming off on this area right here. I'm just going to flag it. I'm going to check to make sure that it's not in my shot. The flag itself is not in my shot. It is not. And I'm going to take this next shot. You'll see that it has blocked some of the light out. Now the next thing we're going to look at is we're going to take a look at this bounce card. It's just going to bounce light back into our scene so that it will fill some of the shadows in. So if I think that this area right in here is a little too dark, I can use this bounce card. I'm just going to move it so you can see the effects that it has. And I'm just going to place this back in. Now what it's doing is it is bouncing light from the key light, the only light that we have, is hitting this card and bouncing it back onto the camera. So I'm going to put this in, none. I'm going to introduce it back in just a little bit. I'm going to see if that's in the frame of my camera shot. It is not. We're going to take this next shot. And we do see the effects with that. So this is how you can really go in, and this is just with one light, but this is how you can go in. You can have tons of these, and you can put them all over the place, and you can hide where the light's going to go as long as this flag is not in the frame of your camera shot. You can hide the light. You can get an assistant to hold it to block areas of light, or you can use a bounce card and you can bounce back in light.